What is up, people of YouTube? This is OniWalker coming back at you, or, you know, if most of you have watched my videos or followed me on Twitter, well, you know it's Corey. So, either way, today I'm coming at you with a little game called Lost Sea. As far as I know, this game, I've never seen anyone talk about this game or play this game. Now, I recently just played it and finished it, like platinum and everything. And I just thought, you know, honestly, I thought I'd just make a little quick gameplay video to let people see what it is, and hopefully someone will see it and want to play it. So, yeah, we're just gonna hit play game here, and there's 8 heroes you can choose from, but they're really just little different, I guess, character skins. None of them have any real skills, so we're just gonna pick this guy with the nice mustache and just hop into it here. Now, the way this game works, it's a procedurally generated top-down action RPG where you know, you have a little store over here where you can buy upgrades for your character, like player skills and stuff. I know it says ship upgrades. Don't get too excited. You don't get to drive a ship. They're just for like random little things, like finding the items you need to complete the level and stuff. But yeah, this game has, you know, permadeath. It's procedurally generated. It's actually really fun. You don't get to upgrade your weapon, but you find crew members, which I'm sure we'll find one soon enough, and like they all have their own little skills, so they can revive you, or they can up your attack and stuff. Oh look, here's a crew member. So now we get to... Oh look, he has lockpicking and he's tough. Yeah, see, he ups my attack and he can dig. So, look at that. Now we're doing 29s and stuff. And once, like... It's all like I said, procedurally generated. So even like the crew members, you may find one and you don't know what skills they'll have. Like they could have something you need for like to open a chest, and they could not. So you may have to find another crew member in the level, or you just have to not get that item. Like, oh look, this one can revive me if I die, even though I won't die. There's no point in grabbing them. So, yeah, the point, like, the way you complete the levels, you find these tablets, which the closer you get to them, the more, that little yellow light up in the top right of the screen starts flashing to let you know you're near them. So then you just, either you can pick it up, or, yeah, if you have a crew member, they can pick it up. And, all you have to do is just walk it right back to the, like, beginning of the level, which is the ship. And then, once you leave, you talk to the guy at the workbench, and you click leave island, and, then a little RNG comes in, and for people who don't know what RNG is, it's a random number generator. So then you just get a random number, and that decides how far you move. Now, if you get like multiple of these things on each level, you could possibly move to different islands. Like you could get 2 4s, which I think is the biggest number, but you don't get to move. You get to move like 4 islands across the map, not, you know, 12. Well, we'll show you in a second. So look, I got a 2, so I get to move 2 islands over this way. Or if I got a 4, it'd be It'd be all hard either way. Wow, there's a lot of hard this time. I also think, like, because it's procedurally generated, every new playthrough, like the island difficulties are also randomly generated. I've had some where like all the islands are easy and a couple are hard. But yeah, it's once again, it's a really fun game. At first, I didn't really like it because there's no save feature, unfortunately. But the developers did say that they are looking at a way to patch that in, so there's that. And all you can do right now is suspend the game. But I believe that once you beat, like, if you beat there's 5 areas of the game, like 5 worlds. So then once you beat the boss at the end of this area, there was a option to warp on the main menu. So if you like beat this area, you could come back to the game later, like you could turn it off and everything. And then you could warp to the second area, which is the desert. So I think that's how it works, but I'm not entirely sure like how you unlock the warping areas, considering when I first played the game, my first run through, there was a trophy that was really long. You had to buy all the player skills and the ship upgrades, which if you buy like half of them and then you either die or turn off the game, they're all gone. Like, that's it. It's over. You just lost all your skills, which I know it sounds terrible, but it's actually pretty fun. Like, to not be sure. Actually, I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Huh. It's a procedurally generated game. Like, if you're playing Binding of Isaac, you don't go in expecting, you know, to have all these items that you found, or most other procedurally generated games, like if you can buy upgrades, they're always reset when you... Anyway, whatever. The first time I played the game, right, it took like 5.5 hours. Only because for this one trophy, to get all the skills in one playthrough, it took like 4.5 to 5 hours just to pop that one trophy. And then I was like, oh, I can't believe this game. This is ridiculous. I just want to take a break from it. Yada, yada, yada. But then I got that trophy. I finished the game. And then I kept playing it because it was really fun. And I was like, you know what, actually? This game is really good. Like, it's... I mean... my perspective of phenomenal and anyone else's perspective of phenomenal, oh my goodness, phenomenal are two very separate perspectives, right? For example, Overlord 2, one of the worst games I've ever played. Someone else could think that game is like the best game they've ever played. So, I mean, if you like this kind of like top-down action RPG, permadeath, yada yada, definitely give it a shot. The game can be found on Xbox One, I believe, okay. PS4, Steam. It might, I mean, I know there's not a large player base for it on the PS4. I don't know about Xbox. Steam, I'm not entirely sure. It just, like, every time I've looked stuff up about it, I never find anything, which leads me to believe it's a terribly underrated game by excellent developers, though. The people who made it are East Asia Soft, and they made Rainbow Moon, which was a fantastic grid-based tactical like JRPG homage, which I believe, yeah, can be found on PS3, Vita, and PS4. A while back it was free, I believe, for PS3 and Vita. I don't know if it can be found on Xbox. I'm sure it can be, because East Asia Soft isn't a like one system indie developer sorts of people. But I believe they also have another game called Blue Rider. I think it's been out for a while. I keep seeing things about it. I'm not entirely sure what it is. So, but either way, like, they are an excellent developer. Like, you should, like I said, if you like procedurally generated worlds and stuff, you should definitely give it a go. Yeah, I hope, you know, this video can help spread word about the game. They're also making another a follow-up to their grid-based RPG called Rainbow Skies, and oh my goodness, it looks so good. Like, it's supposed to release later this year. I want to say they said Q1 or Q2 of 2017. So yeah, I can't remember, but either way, like, I just really want the game because I loved the first one. I put over like 100 hours into the thing. There is a platinum trophy, which, well, if anyone follows me anywhere, especially Twitter, and sees the amount of trophy platinum screenshot stuff things I post, they would know I absolutely love getting like platinum trophies and shit. So but yeah, I'm just like, if you like this game, or if you like tactical JRPGs, I guess homages to JRPGs, yeah, you should definitely check out this game and Rainbow Moon, and yeah, Rainbow Moon, and definitely keep up to date with Rainbow Skies, because they're gonna make that game, and it's gonna be great, and then they're gonna need to make a sequel to the sequel, a threequel. Sure, let's go with that word. But yeah, this is pretty much Lost Sea right here. What you see, I was gonna say what you see is what you get, but that sounds kind of terrible to say. It's like saying like, oh, there's not much here, it's terrible. What you see is what you get. I mean, I guess in a sense what you see is what you get, because there's not much more to the game. Once again, that sounds really bad, but yeah, like, there's player upgrades. Now I can sprint. I can get this, so I can see like a highlighted path back to the beginning of the level to turn shit in. I can buy this to have more items at once. This to have more crew members at once. More stamina. More health. Stamina, by the way. Look, got sprint. Now I have a blue bar underneath my health bar. Whee! Yeah, ship upgrades. You know, you can see islands that contain treasure, which are used for trophies. You can grab these crow nest things to see where the item is in the map to finish the level. It's just, in a sense, the game is so simple, but at the same time it's kind of diverse in like what what upgrades you can do. Like, you can do a run and like have completely separate upgrades every single run, or you can find some of the best upgrades every single run and just like be untouchable, sort of. If you learn the enemy attack pattern, you'll be untouchable. But yeah, I just thought I'd give, you know, a little gameplay footage, and shout out to Lost Sea and the people at East Asia Soft, just for this spectacular game that I liked but couldn't really stand the first time through, but I've grown to really like it, and I just see it as an underrated, unknown, like, treasure in treasure, because you can find treasures in the game, in the mass of just shit, like amount of shit that gets pushed out onto the PlayStation Store every week. Like, there are some bad games out there, but you know, once again, use your judgment. Pick up the game if you think you'd like it. And yeah, just be your own judge. You know, don't take my word for it. Don't take other people's words for it. If you like the game, find it interesting, just pick it up, try it for yourself. Whatever. Remember, if you like my ramblings or enjoy seeing me fail, you can hit that like button. Leave a nice comment down below. And if you've liked what you've seen or heard here, you can go ahead and give a nice click or tap on that nice red bar that says subscribe if you're new. Excuse me, I don't know why my voice keeps... I don't know why I have to keep clearing my throat, sorry. You can find me over on Twitter, at OniWalker. You can also find the developers of Lost Sea over on Twitter, at East Asia Soft. But at the end of the day, my name is OniWalker, Corey, and see ya!